Hello everybody, it is Kristopher here. Thank you for joining me on Define Gender. I am new to the channel. I just recently posted up my intro video and I'm kind of playing catch up. So I did talk somewhat about myself and coming out in my intro video, so I'm not gonna do a video on that. In fact, I'm gonna skip to week 3 and talk about work situations and school. For me, high school was a nightmare. I did not come out in high school as lesbian. I didn't come out as transgender, anything. I was just pretty much neutral. Definitely was in it for my classes and stuff. I didn't date anyone. I didn't show interest to anyone. So that was basically high school, and then college came along, and I met my first girlfriend and decided to come out as a lesbian, but that wasn't it for me. I always knew it was more than that, so as the years have progressed, basically, I came out as transgender, and I've been living my life as a man for the last 5 years. So that's pretty much my coming out in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it, but I just want to kind of catch up here. So work situations, though, I can talk about. For me, I have 2 jobs. One I am full-time at, and I'm assistant manager, and basically they all know about me. They pretty much across the board respect me and call me he. With higher ups, basically that's where I come into the she pronouns a lot. But they're getting a lot better. For the most part, people are very respectful, especially within the house that I do work at. They're very respectful, and they all call me he, and they all call me Chris or Kristopher. So they do respect that. It can be a sticky situation for me because you know, male staff, and basically with my line of work, I can't be left alone with female clients. So it can be a sticky situation sometimes. So but other than that, with my other job, I basically do the same thing, except I'm not a manager. And I only work there per diem, so I really don't spend a lot of time. For the time that I do work, I try to, like, you know, get myself heard as much as possible, but I haven't really sat down and, like, spoken to the higher up people about it or anything like that, and basically, because I'm really not there very often, so it really doesn't bother me. The per diem job really for me is just kind of a way for me to make extra money, so I just go there, do what I gotta do, and leave. But for the most part, when I am working, I'm usually working in the same spot, so they are respectful for when I'm there. So binding, I'm going to skip to week 4. For me, and I know a lot of guys, this is a very sensitive subject, and it's very hard to understand unless you actually go through it. So chest dysphoria for me is a big deal, and I am not a very large guy. I'm not a very large-chested guy, but because I am on the heavier side, it makes binding for me a little more difficult. I have to double bind. I wear 2 binders most of the time, and it's very annoying. It's very hot and itchy, and I'm really counting on getting this chest surgery soon. I really hope to get that soon, so that will take away that dysphoria. But basically, I get mine from underworks.com. So if anybody out there who needs one, that's a good place to go to. They're not that expensive. So, and they have different kinds too. Some that are better for summer, some that are better for swimming, stuff like that. And all different sizes. I mean, they go from very small to extra large, double X, triple X, whatever you need. So it does hold me in more. My chest and also the rest of me, my stomach and stuff like that, holds me in more, holds me in better. So yeah. I'm gonna talk a little bit about mannerisms. Basically, for me, I definitely studied like how other guys would carry themselves and how other guys talked and how they acted and all this stuff, and how they acted around other guys and how they acted around other girls, how they acted around girls. And I basically just had to come into my own, really. I mean, I'm not a follower or anything like that. I basically had to come into my own. I know a lot of trans guys are afraid to act a certain way, or be a certain way, or wear certain clothes, or talk a certain way, or drink a certain beverage, or socially, or whatever. Like, they're not going to pass as men, and they're not going to be seen as a guy, and all this stuff. First of all, you have to believe in yourself. If you believe you're a man, you are a man. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what kind of clothes you wear. It doesn't matter how you talk. If you talk with your hands, if you drink beer, if you don't like beer, if you walk a certain way and you talk differently. If you say like a lot. There's a lot of guys out there who are not gay who do say like a whole lot. So, and I mean, there's all kinds of things. I mean, for me, like I said, I carry myself the way I feel comfortable. I feel I am a man. I do what I do because that's how I feel. I don't follow anyone and think that, oh my god, I'm not going to be seen as a man today because I wore pink. No, and you want to know something? I'm not going to sit here and say that I would never, ever think twice about wearing pink before, because I wouldn't. Back in the day, I wouldn't. When I was first getting started, and first I hated pink. I didn't want nothing to do with the color pink, nothing to do with the color purple. If I like it and it's pink, I'm wearing it. It doesn't matter, So I carry myself with confidence, and I think that a lot of trans men are lacking that. If you believe who you say you are and who you feel you are, then you are. Whether it's straight, gay, whatever, it doesn't matter. If that's who you are, that's who you are. You don't have to act or be any other way than who you are. So believe in yourself, guys. You're a man, you're a man. Doesn't matter.